Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Closing Open Wounds. I am Cleisha, and this is my platform for many different things, topics concerning health and wellness, spirituality, love, and all of the above. So if you are new here, welcome. If you're one of my returning cousins, what it do, shorty? I'm glad to see that you're here. Cousin, listen, there is something that I've been meaning to tell you for years. Literally years. This thought first came about 3 years ago, and I wanted to get the word out. However, I was in an unhealthy relationship, which kind of permitted me from talking about this and just putting my feelings and what I thought about this. And what I want to say to you, I'm going to get right to the point because, I won't be before you long. But what I want to tell you is it may be that you just give good love. Your love is just too good for them. And even though if you're like me, if you care, you're empathic, and you want to help people and you love people. Now, this can go, relationally or just in your friendships or anyone close to you. Sometimes your love is just too much for someone. And sometimes it is hard for people who are processing through trauma, who are on their own healing journey, if they've even started at all. Sometimes good love is intimidating. Sometimes your love is so good that it scares the crap out of people. Your love can be a reflection of their deficiencies, and not everyone is willing to look in the mirror. Not everyone is willing to do a self-assessment and say, hey, I don't like how I'm showing up and I want to do the work to be better. Not everyone is there. Countless times, as I think about my past relationships and my marriages, not that I am perfect by no means. I am definitely more healed than I've ever been. But one thing does seem to stand out. When I show up in my most authentic self, loving someone, feeling as though I could love them to life and show them what real love is, sometimes it was a deterrent. Sometimes it wasn't accepted. And I want to go a little bit deeper because sometimes, more often than not, the person may want to show up better, may want to show up as the person that you have encouraged them to be, the person that you believed and have professed to them that you know that they could be. Sometimes they want to be that person, but they don't have it. They don't have the capability. They don't have the emotional cognizant ability to say, hey, I want to do this. Some of them just don't have the courage to change. And it puts people like myself in the most peculiar situation, because you don't know whether to keep investing or cut your losses. That is the question. And there's something else I wanted to talk about in relation to this topic. No one talks about the struggle you go through when you are healing. Myself, for instance, a lot of things that I put up with years ago, I no longer tolerate in this season of my life. I will not tolerate it. I'm too healed to be gaslit. I'm too healed to be manipulated. I'm too healed to be bullied. I'm just too healed for that. So when you're dealing with people who show up with these kind of characteristics, you just like, either you want this or you don't. And you can't force someone to take the love that you want to give them. Do you not know that? And, I love my statistics, and don't quote me on this, but it's a very large number. I want to say 8 out of 10 people who have experienced a lot of childhood trauma, abuse, etc. And when we don't heal from those different traumas, if we don't recognize our defense mechanisms, if we don't recognize our triggers are our responsibility to heal. When we don't clear out what's in that red wagon that you've been dragging for many years, all of your adulthood, when we don't clean that out, we drag that stuff. Abandonment issues, trauma, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse. The list goes on and on and on. So if you don't heal from that, you're not even capable of receiving love. You're not even capable of receiving compliments. You're not capable of just absorbing those words of endearment. You don't have it. So as the person that is giving the love, I don't want you to take this personal. You cannot take this personal. Someone not being able, vulnerable, open enough to receive the love that you have to give has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Now, either they just don't want it and they don't want you. That's one thing. You got to learn when to walk away. But if you know this person loves you and they have so many great qualities and so much going for themselves, and they still can't receive your love, then they just don't have the capacity. They don't have the emotional bandwidth. And you, my friend, have decisions that you need to make. And I would not advise anyone to further push themselves on someone who's not ready. Speaking from experience, you'll burn yourself out. You're a hamster on a hamster wheel. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. Until a person can look in the mirror or can realize the value in who you are and want to change for themselves, for a better them, not even for you, nothing is going to change. There will be more of the same. Excuse me. And it has taken me years to voice my concerns about this. It's unfortunate. I remember my son's father saying that even at a young age, when, we had our son, that I've always known who I was. I've always wanted to give love and love him, but he wasn't in a place to receive it. He wasn't ready for what I wanted. And I was 26 at that time. I'm 43 now. I am taking what I have learned through my failed marriages and relationships and have healed along the way. And I have come to the realization that everyone is not ready for the love you have to give. You give good love. And that is nothing to be ashamed about. I will not water myself down or downplay the person that I am, the love that I give. I still love. I still love hard. Now, if things, didn't work out in, my past relationships, it's okay. You got the best version of me at that time. I don't regret giving my love. My love is unconditional. My love is who I am. And I'm proud of that because I've been through hell. You guys know, if you've seen any of my past videos, if you've been here for a while, you've heard my stories. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are some things that I have gone through, guys, that you will never know. But like you, I've been through a lot. And I'm healing. And I thank God for the heart that I have. After everything I've been through, the abandonment of my parents, the emotional neglect, the sexual abuse, it caused me so much pain. I had no boundaries. I had no self-worth, no self-love, if any at all. Daddy issues, mommy issues, overly independent. I had no one to lean on. And I grew up with that stuff. And now, you know, at this big age, either you're going to show up or not. That's it. You know, so I just wanted to encourage anyone who finds themselves in this difficult place. And this is for people on both sides. Whether you're the one freely giving love or you're the one that has a hard time accepting love. Don't give up. What's for you will be for you. And all will be well. I hope this blessed you. I am so happy that I can cross this off my list of things I was supposed to tell you. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.